Hello, I'm Vineeta Sawkar, library lover, former Friends trustee, and host of the Morning News on WCCO Radio. Libraries have evolved over the years, that's for sure. They're more than just books. Nowadays, libraries are an essential part of our communities with programs, resources, and space for everyone. I'm so excited because today I'm headed to St. Paul Public Library branches to talk with staff about what makes their jobs and their branches unique. And I'm riding in style in the library's bookmobile. The bookmobile, which has served the community since 1917, makes stops across the city all year long with 30 to 40 visits each week. A mobile library? Not a bad way to get around. Our first stop is Hayden Heights Library on St. Paul's East Side, where we're going to talk with staff member Micah. Hayden Heights was built in 1955 and is one of 3 libraries slated for renovation, transforming its space into a resource-rich hub for the community. St. Paul Public Library boasts 13 branches across the city. Last year, the library welcomed 686,000 people in person and saw over 2 million web visitors. Hi, Micah. How are you? Nice to meet you.
Welcome to Hayden Heights.
Oh, it's so nice to meet you, too.
Nice to meet you, too.
When you think of Hayden Heights, this library branch, and the community around it, how does it respond to what the community needs?
One thing critical about the library is that we are a hub for information. And nowadays, we're also shifting into that, what kind of technology we can offer our community that they can oftentimes don't have access to or unable to.
With 13% of St. Paul's population lacking access to broadband internet, offering technology services to patrons is critical. Last year, the library provided 500 portable Wi-Fi hotspots, more than 30 laptops for checkout, and regularly offered digital literacy classes. Computers were used more than 76,000 times, and we've already exceeded that number in 2022. You deal with these patrons on a day-to-day basis. Why is it so important to have this technology here?
Digital literacy, you'd be surprised the basic computer skills. We kind of show folks how to do that, as simple as emailing, creating an email account. Those are very important. Financial literacy and also economic impact. I'm passionate about those things, access to information, because as an immigrant myself, I had to look those up and research them. And here we're making it available for them to know and to learn about it. And that's really important.
Now we're headed to talk to Rukia at Arlington Hills, located on St. Paul's East Side. The library is co-located with a rec center and is home to Create Tech Lab, a tech and maker space built for teens by teens. The children's area at Arlington Hills was recently transformed into a bright and beautiful space for families to play and learn with elements that reflect the fabric of the community, including an interactive Hmong story cloth, Somali hut, and Karen weaving. Hi, Rukia. How are you? I'm Vineeta.
Nice to meet you.
So nice to meet you. It's so great to be here. So tell me a little about what is the Play and Learn space? What's it all about?
Yes, so this Play and Learn an area is a children's area, and every public library has children's area.
When we look at that Play and Learn space, we see those kids so engaged. Why is play so important?
For little kids, 5 years and under, play is very important. In the schools, most of the immigrant kids are behind when it comes to reading and their grade level. So the parents need help, not only the material, but also understanding how early literacy is very important. So when a child is 5 years old, they're ready, their brain grows, and when they go to school, they're ready to interact and absorb what the teachers are saying.
The library offers multicultural story times where young learners and their caregivers can sing, play, and listen to stories in their own languages. Through the Summer Spark reading program, the library gave away more than 10,000 books to build kids' home libraries.
The library is all about people, right? No matter what, preschool or PhD, we have a space for you, right? So we have this active area, and it's intentional, and the library is changing because whenever the society needs change, the library needs to change. And it also contributes to the quality of St. Paul, the city of St. Paul, because whatever we're doing here, it's also helping the city, right? So it's a reflection. It's about people. It's about service. But we need someone to get our back. We need help.
Our last stop is Highland Park Library on the west side of St. Paul to talk with Peter. Founded in 1882, the library has been serving St. Paul for 140 years. Last year alone, St. Paul Public Library loaned 2.2 million materials and saw 11,500 visitors to 580 library programs. The number of physical materials loaned out increased 52% last year, and electronic materials increased by 15%. Hi, Peter. Nice to meet you. It's so great to be here at Highland Park. So why do you feel that libraries are an example of resiliency?
You know, resilience to me is being able to adapt and to be able to meet people's needs and be able to reopen has been a big part of the story of Highland in the last 2 years. I love that our work makes an impact on people's lives and that it's appreciated. I know that that's a continuum and we're making connections with people and they'll return to us, and it's a place where people don't have to come in and spend money to stay, and they can be welcomed and they can get what they need. They can study, they can search for a book, they can find community, they can find belonging, and these are all things that happen in our spaces. So I know we make an impact.
What an incredible day. I knew the St. Paul Public Libraries offered a lot of services and resources, but I'm still amazed by everything they do and how it reflects the communities they serve. We're so lucky to have these spaces in our city. Thanks so much for joining us. I'll see you at the library.